Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands. Hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you're here with us. Thank you for stopping by to check out this video. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, successfully received my October monthly kit. I ordered it, placed the order, and then received it, and I'm so proud of myself. I remembered. Although I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't too bad last month doing something a little different and not using a kit, but I do prefer the kits. Okay. And this is of course from the Coffee Monster Co. This is the October kit. I have no idea what flower that is. Maybe gosh, I'm really bad with flowers. A mum? No, that's not a mum. I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments because I'm terrible with flowers. Maybe it says it somewhere and I missed that somewhere. Carnation, not a carnation. I don't know what it is. Anyways, check out October, guys. Whoa. Sorry, I need a drink. Apparently, my throat is extremely dry right now. Okay, I think that's better. So today is October 1st. We're going to be planning out October. I probably should have done this a little bit before today, but I don't know. My month kind of got away with me. I feel like September just was a lot of like school things and we're still adjusting to the schedule. It's really hard for me. My kids seem to be adjusting fine, but it's hard for me to like kind of transition from like summer chillaxing to we have something to do like at least once a week, and we've been in school for about a month, but we've had 5 million days off, but it's okay. We're adjusting. Time is flying very fast. This morning on the way to school, Weston was like, I can't believe it is Halloween time. Actually, we call it Hallow Thanksmas around here because it just kind of all blends into one holiday, but he was saying he couldn't believe how fast it came, which is really great because he used to have trouble with like transitioning out of the holiday season and like summertime and things like that. And the maturity with this child of mine has been so good and so on point. So he was like just saying how surprised he was at how fast it went. He couldn't believe it was already the holiday season again. And, we talked about how it's been a good year because that's my malfunction. I'm like, oh, it's the holidays. And I always think it's like the beginning of the year when really it's just the end. So kind of changing that viewpoint has made it so I'm more reflective at this time of the year. But here we are. It is spooky season. I am very excited because it is my favorite. And it's October 1st. It's nice out today. Weston was saying that it was very spooky out this morning because it was foggy, and it was, I'm not going to lie. But as you can see, we got a lot going on in October too. It is like pretty much like go, go, go until the new year. And then we kind of chill and we kind of go into like full blown winter hibernation mode. But yeah, I figure let's get planning for this month because there is a lot going on. Like I was adding some things to this morning and I'm like, wow, I didn't realize it was that many things, but here we are. Okay, so color-wise, I love this color combination. I think it's great. We've got some purple and some yellow, and I think this mustard color is gonna look great. But I know I didn't do this when I planned for the week, but I'm gonna pull out my swatch book because I did it for a reason. So let's look at it. I think that, and I also brought out my yellows that I have, but I don't know. I don't think I swatched this guy because I think I got it after. So maybe we should add it to the swatch book because I don't think it's in here. Okay, so we'll add it here. I believe it's this one, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll do this. Ooh, that is good. This is like my favorite color right now. All right, and that one is 026. 026. All right, so we're definitely going to go with Tombow 026. And I think 623 looks pretty good. And probably 993 would go pretty good. I don't know if I need all those colors. I might not even use the colors because I have boxes, however. There's a lot going on this month, so I might need to add more. So we'll pull in 993. No, that's 991. 993. So if you guys need colors, these are the ones that I would recommend for this kit. And then I think 623 would work well too. These are all Tombos. So we're going to keep them out because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use them. I might. We'll see if we have enough boxes. Okay, so the way I like to start, I don't actually, did I do, I don't have washi. That washi would look fantastic. I love this washi, another go-to fave of mine. So I think I'm going to do this one, and hold on, let's see if you can guess. Yes, we're going to bring in the black grid because why not? I like to like kind of fill in some of the bottom spots. So, or not the bottom spots, but like where it's not October. I don't know if that made sense. Okay. So I like to start with the box up at the top. If I can get it on there straight, it's fantastic. So I was watching the Golden, I almost said the Golden Girls. Oh my gosh, guys. That's another favorite of mine, in case you're wondering. I don't think I brought that. I did not. Oh well. See what happens when you don't plan for 1 week or 1 month. I'm already all messed up. So if I can get this off with minimal damage. So I was just watching the Gilmore Girls, not the Golden Girls, although that is another favorite of mine. That's straightish, right? Yeah, we'll say that's straight. So I think I'm on season 4, episode like 4 or 5 maybe. And it's really funny because, all right, do I want to use this? I know, I'm excited for the new kits. I am getting the new formatted January and February in my order when that ships out. Let's do it. And we're going to do, what do I really want to focus on this month? I really want to focus on reading. Off topic, because, you know, if you're new here, this is what we do. We talk about lots of different things, and sometimes I forget about actually what I was talking about originally, but this is real life. So I want to focus on reading this month because I have a goal to read 2 spooky books by the end of October. And then for Christmas, I'm going to read 2 Christmas books. So I'm going to try to, because it's definitely not necessarily the genre that I like to read, but I'm trying to, I don't know, be outside my box, my comfort zone. But anyways, okay, so back to the Gilmore Girls. I'm on season 4, like episode 4 or something like that. And it's funny because I was listening to it. I was making myself a bagel and I was listening to it. And I don't know if you're a fan of the Gilmore Girls. If you are, I'm sure you'll know what episode I'm talking about. But it was when Digger, or Jason, I guess, sets up Wi-Fi in the Gilmore house. And he's walking, and you know, the father is walking around with a laptop, and he is like so excited that he is wireless, and his wife is, he says something like, "I'm going to Google you," and she's like, "What? No." And it was just funny. If you were adults, if you were an adult in the early 2000s, or a young adult as I was, but it's just really funny because I don't know, time moves so fast, especially as you start, you know, like getting older and things like that. And I was kind of chuckling to myself because that seems like it was a million years ago. Like I feel like I was a child when the internet became a thing. Like I forget that I think I'm legit older than YouTube and Google, which is unfortunate, but it's just weird. It was weird to hear it and like listen to the excitement and then kind of remember it. Like remember being at work and when my dad used to own his own business and Joe and I worked there, and it was like we had the Wi-Fi router, or like when Joe got me my first laptop and trying to get the router to work properly and all the hassles and like the tech support calls. And it's just so funny. Like, it's funny when, like for me to think about like how much time has gone by, you know, when you're living life and you're, you know, I don't know, like just going through the years, you don't, a lot of people don't, including myself, don't stop to like smell the roses, so to speak. And I've been trying to get better with that. I've been trying to stop and recognize things and notice things more, so I can have it go slower, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. To like enjoy something, but like really, like my tree is changing, the leaves are changing colors, and I go out every morning and I look at it to see, you know, how it's changed, and to kind of like track it so I can take notice. So like, I don't know, but it's just so weird because it just seems like it was a lifetime ago when we all had these struggles of the Wi-Fi not working properly, or only certain people had Wi-Fi, and you go to their house and be like, wow, you're rich, you know, that kind of thing. It's just weird. It was just funny. I was kind of chuckling when I was listening to it, and I was, I don't know. It was funny. It was just a food for thought. You know, it was, I think that season 4 was like 2002, maybe. It doesn't seem like it was 2002. I feel like it was not that long ago, but I guess it was 22 years ago, which is crazy. It's so crazy to stop and think about that. So that was just a little, I don't know, it was just funny to me to think about that in that way. And they had like their phones, or like flip phones and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I enjoy the show thoroughly, I will say. But it does age me in my mind, like where I'm like, no, not that much time has gone by, has it? And yeah, no, apparently so. It has. So crazy for me to think about that. Let me see, how many important things do I have this month? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dots. So yeah. Just funny. But I am, like I said, I am trying to, I think I read an article. I don't remember where. Like if it was probably on the internet. Speaking of the internet. And it was basically talking about how as we age, it feels like time goes faster. And like, I can attest to that. Like I can say, yes, that's absolutely true. You know, I remember like before holidays or summer vacations would go by super fast. Like we would be out of school and blink and it was time to go back to school. Vacations would go by super fast. You know, like I remember being a kid and my parents used to take me to New Hampshire a lot, and we would get there, like say on a Saturday, and we would be leaving the following Saturday, and I would sit there at night and I'd be like, okay, we still have Monday night and Tuesday night, and you know, and I would count and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so many days, and it seemed so many days. And then all of a sudden it would be time to go and it'd be done. So like times like that would go fast when I was a kid. But when, like as I'm older now, when I was a kid, waiting for Christmas to get here took forever, right? I mean, it would take, like, we would be at this time of the year and it would take like 2 centuries to get to Christmas, you know, the anticipation of it. It would be crazy. But now as an adult, everything just flies by. And I don't even think it's just as an adult. I think that it's as an older adult, because I think as I've aged, as I'm getting older, I don't know, it goes faster. And this article that I was reading was saying that it's kind of like a fact. So I guess as we age, now don't quote me 100% because I did read this a while ago, and because I'm aging, my memory isn't so good, but it was basically saying that as we age, our memory, like our short-term memory, I guess doesn't store as much or something around like along those lines. So time seems like it goes faster because your brain isn't like saving every little detail as it did when you were younger. So because of that, it makes it feel like time is going faster. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else out there, but it kind of made sense to me. So I've kind of like thought about it. And I'm like, well, is it because my memory is failing? I know as we age, like certain things biologically happen and all that good stuff. But I was wondering if it was like literally my brain just not like holding on to short-term information, or if life gets so busy as you're aging, as your family grows, as the school activities happen, as, you know, all the things and the obligations and whatnot and work and all that stuff, as all those things continuously increase as you get older, is it that's taking up that memory space, you know? And then you don't have that conscious effort to stop and smell the roses, to stop and like look and enjoy. Like everybody would say things to me like, oh, you're gonna miss this part with your kids, and I don't miss it. I miss it when I'm being nostalgic and reminiscent of being a young mom with young kids. But I enjoyed every minute of all of it. I mean, like, maybe not the bad stuff. Like, there was hard, like, you know, there was like stuff that would like be really stressful and hard, but there were really good parts. So I try to focus just on the good parts, you know, like not the sleepless nights, and things like that. But I feel like, though I do miss it in a nostalgic way, I feel like I got all of what I needed to get out of that time, if that makes sense. So I paid attention to the small things, and I'm trying to use that motto or concept when it comes to the rest of life. You know, it's like when you have tunnel vision, when you're like focusing on your kids and stuff, all the rest of it just flies by. So I'm trying to get up in the morning and go look at the tree and see how many more leaves have changed. Is there a new section? Now this morning there are leaves on the ground, you know? So I don't know, I guess I encourage you to, I don't know, stop and smell the roses, check out the changing leaves, you know, things like that. And hold on to the moment. So maybe you can slow it down, if that makes sense. As I sit here and write 5,000 things on my calendar. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe this is a good time to remind myself these things. Like, hi, you need to slow down. Look at the tree. Enjoy the moment. So it's burned into your memory and slows down time. All right, we have a karate thing on Friday. They want the parents to attend to. It's to help kids with screen time and computers and TVs and video games and all that stuff. And it was funny because the karate instructor, he's a good guy, he was saying, you know, kids learn by watching, not listening. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not true. I am always cleaning my house and doing laundry, and my kids are not cleaning my house and doing laundry. So you take that back, buddy. But yeah, I guess it'll be a fun thing to do, I guess. I don't know. I told Joe and he's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, listen, you wanted him to do karate. He loves karate. We're going to karate. All right. So this on Sunday, it's a spooktacular marketplace, I guess. Marketplace. I don't have the time. I think it was 11 to 6. It's at like a hotel or something around here. And I'm like, ooh, let's check that out. Sounds like something fun. It's like not set in stone. And then Joe's going to be out on Saturday. I should probably mark that on the calendar. What do I want to mark it with? Let's mark it with a geotag. I'll track them. And let's just put that here. And then we'll just put, I guess, Joe... Guys' Day? That sounds strange. It's not like Girls' Day. Let's see. Joe out for a day. I was actually thinking about taking the kids to a movie on Saturday. Have you ever heard of, if you have younger kids, you've probably or maybe heard of Wild Robot? It's a movie. It came out on the 27th, but it's like a 3-book series. So we read the first one. Weston read the second one in 3rd grade. Well, he read both of them in 3rd grade. But we never got through the second one, and I think there's a third one. But I'm like really excited for the movie. sometimes I get more excited for these movies than my kids do, but hey, that's just the nature of me. And now I have an excuse because I have children, so it's a win-win, really. But I'm excited to see it, so I think maybe I'll take them on Saturday. We'll see. Just like a little treat. Ooh, I want to use that one there. Hold on. Let's see. Let's use... Spencer's got... These people. She's got a doctor's appointment on Monday for her for the scoliosis for her back. And the only appointment they had available was on a Monday at 9 a.m. I'm like, really? So I have to bring her into school late that day. And I have a hair appointment that I've had to switch several times. I had to switch it. It was a couple weeks ago. If you've been following along, Spencer was sick. She was homesick. I had to cancel it, which is fine. Welcome to back to school. And then I redid the appointment for her first opening, which was October 7th. And I'm really glad that that day in particular, I decided to look at the calendar because then I realized, oh, we have a doctor's appointment that day. So that's not going to work. We're going to use the Yay for my hair appointment. Yay, because I'm finally going. My roots are quite long. All right, so we have an after-school program that's going to start on the 9th for Spencer. It was so funny because, and this is like typical, like I don't know how me and Spencer are going to survive, but they send home like a paper and they're like, sign up your kid. There's only like 15 spots. So I, started filling out the paperwork. She's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, all right, no, you don't have to. I just figured because she wants to do, she usually wants to do all of them. So she's like, no, I think it's the same one. And I'm like, oh, all right. And then I read it to her and she's like, oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'll do it. So I filled out the paper. And then when I thought I was being like this great mom, that I'm like, I'm not going to let her forget this paper. I'm going to put it right in her folder. Spencer forgets to go into her folder to turn things in. So they have like this weird behavior thing that they do. If you've been around for a while, when Weston was in 5th grade, I probably talked about it because he had to do the same thing. I do not agree with it, but we'll get to that. That might not even be in this video. We'll get to it. But anyways, she has to turn in this behavior thing that I have to sign. And she will get like a check against her Fit Friday or Fun Friday or whatever you want to call it, activity that they do for like 15 minutes on Fridays. So I took her sign up for the after school program and I put it in the folder, and then I put that behavior thingamajiggy on top because I knew she was going to have to go in there to get it and then pass it in, and then she'd see this purple paper or whatever color it is and be like, oh, here, I have to turn this in too. My thought process was, I thought good, but it was not. I looked in her paper, I looked in her folder yesterday because we have like this whole like thing where it's like, process the bag when you get home. Like you get your backpack, get your stuff out of it, and get your folder out with important papers or your agenda, all that stuff. So she was in the bathroom when I came in, so I did it for her because I'm a good mommy like that. But I pulled it out and I look in her folder, and what do I see staring at me? Her purple paper for her after school program. I'm like, Spencer. She's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm like, holy moly. So I told her she could turn it in. I was like, there's only like a few spots. So if you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, that's also fine. But here's the kicker to all that. As I am like, hey, don't forget your paper. And like putting it in the folder and being like super like on point, get it done, I didn't write down the start and end date of the after school program. I was like, whoops. So after finding it in her folder, I was like, well, That's happy. I took a picture of it. So I wrote it down, and then I have like the end date. I added that in too because I was feeling super ambitious this morning. So I did that. But yeah, I was like, well, okay. Mystic, let's see, this is Mystic Apple Fest. And then somehow I have to figure out when I have a free day for pumpkin picking with my cousin, because it seems to be like a tradition now. We go pumpkin picking every year. Okay. Let's see. We have a personal development day for the teachers on Tuesday. So do I want to do it with an UGG? Or maybe we'll save the UGG for my license renewal. I need to make a note someplace because I need to renew my license before my birthday, which is November 26th. But we're going to be away for that week. So I want to make sure I leave enough time where I get my license, because then there's all sorts of problems, even though they're like, oh, hey, it's fine if you travel or whatever without your license. But I forget Joe had trouble with something when he only had his paper one. So, dermatologist, I do have I have two. I've been pretty good with my labels. Let's do, I guess we'll do heart. It really isn't an UGG, aside from the fact that we have like a day off every week this month. So we have no school this Thursday. This is a full week of school as far as I can tell. I looked at the school calendar. No school on the 14th and then no school on the 22nd. It's like, gosh, guys, killing me. All right. And they're like weird days off too. That's what I think gets me. All right, no school. And then I have to go to the dermatologist on the 30th. Do I have a time on that? Yes. 10:45. I'm late for my appointment. Usually go at the beginning of summer, but then I think I was sick, or one of the kids was sick, and then when I went to go again, it was like we were leaving for a trip that I forgot about, and now this is when I'm going. So keep your fingers crossed, because I start to get a little nervous when I miss my dermatologist appointment. And then Halloween. Do I have, what is that noise? I have my back door open because it's beautiful outside, but I can hear something. I don't know if it's a mower or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do, oh, you know what? I don't want to, but I kind of want to. Can we do that? And then write in Halloween? I don't want to. I'd rather put this like on the week of Halloween. All right, let's do, I have two of these. I've been using these a lot. I don't have any Halloween stickers. Like, I ordered a bunch of stickers, and I ordered mostly fall emojis, and I'm like mad at myself. Let's see. These are all the fall ones I got. I don't have one. Let's see. Do I have, I'm thinking kind of out loud. I'm trying to remember if I have anything from another shop. I do have washi. Where'd I put it? I have washi from the Washi Tape Shop, but I'm currently having a brain fart where I put it. Maybe we can put something haunted. Oh, I put it in my Timescape thing, I think. Yes. So I got this with the that clock that I have on my desk. If you've seen my reels, if you're following us over on Instagram, I got this really cool desk clock thing, and it works really well for a washi holder. So I put my seasonal washi in there for now. And I'm very proud of myself for remembering where I put it. All right, let's see. This washi is so cute. All right, I think, do we have one that says Halloween? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Yes. Are these pre-cut? Ooh, even better. My favorite kind of stickers. What if we're going to cut it because I'm going to put it, I'm going to stack it. But yeah, my favorite kind of washi is when it is pre-cut. Let's see, Halloween. Do we like it like that? Maybe not. Thought it was going to be a good idea. But I think, do I want to add in, you know what, we're going to do like a little scene down here. And then maybe we'll just put the washi down at the bottom. Why not, right? Halloween is my favorite. So we've got Halloween. Do I want to do like something spooky? Like a spooky house? Ooh. Or do I want to do a ghost? They're like trick-or-treating. Let's do that one. Ooh. Oh, this is a big one. There's some bats in there. Ooh. Wow, that's cool. I might have to fix that guy. Maybe we can do him down here. Yeah, let's do it right here. That is so cute. Do we have room for anything else? We have a black cat. No, I don't like the cat. I mean, I like the cat, but we have some pumpkins and a tree. Oh, we have a spider web here. I was trying to just find some like smaller things. We have the raven, nevermore. We'll spook out Halloween. I love this. Do I have room? I might just, let's see, can I fit it without it looking weird? Yes, so good. And what do we say about one more? Let's see, we have 'Tis the Season. I need like some smaller, let's see, a scarecrow. How about some leaves? Haunted trees in the moonlight. No, haunted trees whisper in the moonlight. There's a banner. Let's just do the moon maybe. No, I don't like that either. Pumpkins? Maybe we'll just do these. They kind of go. And they were right next to it on the washi strip. Cute. All right. I like that. These are from the Washi Tape Shop. I will link everything, as always, down in the description. They were very generous to send me out their Halloween washies. That looks so cool. Okay, I'm glad I thought of that. I feel like there was something else I needed to put in here, though. Oh, yeah, my dermatologist, my license renewal. But we're going to make a spot over here for it. And we're going to put like a little UGG with it. Because even though I have to do it online, I don't actually have to go anywhere to do it. It's still, I don't know. It's like a pain in the butt. Let's do this color because I haven't done. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Well, I think that's it though for events. I mean, hopefully there's no more because I feel like it's already pretty packed. I'm gonna put this back in here because that's the address of where I need to be for that. Okay. I don't think I have any other real use for these right now. I usually do like a happy moment for the month, but I didn't do one last month. Actually, I haven't been doing it. I did it here. I didn't fill it in though. Okay, so let's do some washi down here. We'll fill this in a little bit. Oh, I like this. This looks so cute. And then, do I want to add in any there? Nah, I don't think we need it there. But I do want to add in some of this one. If we can find the edge. I don't even know where I got this. I want to say it's Happy Planner. That's what my gut is telling me. It's also a favorite of mine. Do we want to do it this way? Let's see. And then maybe up here like that too. Do we like that? Do we not like that? I don't know. Maybe down below. I think here it looks good down below. And probably over here too, because I don't think I'm liking it on top. Oh look, more grid washi. Probably spot my planner from a mile away with all the grid washi that I use. We'll do that, and then I do think I need to stick it below on the paper, because if I remember correctly, this one doesn't really stick very well on top of washi, which I've tried several times. All right, do we want to add, you know what? We're going to add something else. Hold on. I kind of like this 'Tis the Season, so I kind of want to add this at the top. Because 'tis spooky season. I love spooky season. I just love the holidays. Like, I prefer, I'm not prefer. I do enjoy Halloween and spooky time because I'm quite obsessed with spooky things. You've been here for a minute, you know that. But I do enjoy the holidays. I enjoy, I don't know. I enjoy a lot about the holidays. Do we want to add this in? Nah, I don't like that one. Maybe some bats. I enjoy my kids around the holidays. Like, I think, so no laughing, but my kids, I don't know about Spencer, but Weston for sure, they still believe in Santa. We're going to steal these bats from this ghost. And I'm okay with it. I really don't want it to end, to be honest, if I'm being quite frank, because that means they're growing up, and I don't want them to grow up. But I realize we have to grow up. But I think this is probably the last year that we believe in Santa, and that kind of makes me sad, if I'm being honest. So this year is going to be, oh, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's going to be a hard year, but I think that around the holidays, I get very overwhelmed, and I get very like, you know. And sometimes I'm not so good about like not letting the overwhelm get to me. And then I'm like a hot mess until Christmas. And then on Christmas, it's like the ultimate decompression and, you know, anxiety hangover, if that makes sense. If you have pretty bad anxiety, it might make sense. I don't know. So this year I'm going to try to, again, smell the mistletoe and take it in, not like get all nervous and all the things. I'm just going to make it a super special, traditional type Christmas for us, and enjoy it thoroughly, because like I said, it's probably the last one where my kid's going to believe in Santa. And then possibly start going to my in-laws for Christmas. Not everyone, but like every other thing, because like one of my rules was that Christmas is here at home. We only get Christmas for X amount of years with Santa and all the things. So that was my one request, and it's been fine. So probably this is gonna be the last one. So I am just going to enjoy it and try to bottle it up and, I don't know, savor it forever. But anyways, okay. I don't know where I was going with that. We're gonna write in a couple of things, and then we are going to be done with this super chatty October plan with me. All right, so we've got important and goals. Important, and then goals, and renew license, right? That was what I was writing here. Oh my goodness, this sound like Spencer. When she was little, she used to say, oh my goodnesses. And then reading. So, how do I do? I always do it wrong. Monday, Tuesday, I read a little bit of my new book yesterday. I forget what it's called. One by One, I think the name of it is, by Frida McFadden. I kind of took a break with her. I read a different book by a different author. That was my last book. And I really do enjoy Frida McFadden, but I don't know if it's quite scary enough for me. So I'll have to see. If you have any scary ghost type recommendations, audiobook or reading book, let me know. And also, if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now. If you're, hold on a second, I've got tape stuck to my hand. All right, sorry guys, I'm a little distracted. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now and hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime we come out with something new, so you're not missing out on any of the craziness around here, and stationery and pens and stickers and all the things. Definitely hit that subscribe. I mean, that's, yeah, all the subscribe and the notification button. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. And as always, guys, thank you for taking time out of your day and coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I know we're busy, so the fact that you come and you hang out with me, it means a lot to me. So thank you, thank you. And let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this. I think it came out pretty good. Very busy, but just because of all the stuff that I've got going on. But let me know what your thoughts are on this. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.